and revenue through the power of live events and digital marketing. Now, for those who have been following my progress for a little while now, you'll know that I teach marketing communications and public relations at RMIT University. Now, this semester, I was asked to develop content for a brand new course. The course is called Develop a Digital Marketing Plan. And so I thought, why not share some of that content information with you guys? Because at the end of the day, if you are a business leader, an influencer, or an entrepreneur, which means you work internally for an organization, but you really want to grow within that organization, you need to focus on building your personal brand reputation online. Even if you are working internally for a company, yes, it is worthwhile to build your personal brand, to build your personal reputation online. Because at the end of the day, building your brand reputation or your personal brand reputation will guarantee that you will grow your revenue or your income. And so today we're going to talk about, let's talk Digital 101. We're going to cover some of the traditional and non-traditional digital marketing channels that are taught at university that you can look at implementing into building your own brand. So let's start with search engine optimization. For those of you that haven't heard of SEO, it really is around being able to build your website in a way that's going to be searchable by a search engine. In other words, optimized for something like Google to be able to find you. Now, for those of us that are building our own personal brand, it's worthwhile to have a personal website. Yes, a website that is entitled with your name, so that the URL is your name. Because if somebody types your name into a search engine, it'd be great if that website came up. So that's all about search engine optimization. A good way to be able to also increase the optimization of your website is by creating really good content, thinking about keywords that are going to be reflective of what it is that you'd like to share with your ideal audience, with your ideal customers, with your potential future employers, and really being able to build up your presence on your website. Next is SEM, or search engine marketing. To be fair, I think they should just call this search engine advertising, because that's exactly what it is. It's about paying for your website to appear in the top of Google search results, which means that really it's advertising and not specifically marketing. However, if you do have a really great product, if you are in a service business, especially in an on-demand or a responsive service industry such as plumbing, using SEM can be really great for when we need to increase our sales, for times where we know our product services are really, really needed. The next part is online advertising. Now, that is really those rich media ads that go across multiple platforms. That is really for people that have money. It's for big companies, big organizations to do rich media advertising across multiple platforms. However, it's worthwhile to know that that is an option and potentially something to aim for in the future, or to support the company that you work within to understand how to do that. The next few are perfect for those people who are doing this for themselves to really increase their reputation, to really increase their content creation, and really start to dominate the internet. So email, video, blogs, and social media. Yes, these four are the top 4 ways to really be able to build your presence online. So, or your digital marketing. So email, we can do email EDMs, we can do, which is email direct marketing, we can do newsletters, we can communicate with our audience for feedback. There's really great ways to be able to utilize email to be able to connect with your database. But we need to grow that database, right? They don't just magically appear in our CRM or inside a spreadsheet for us. So a great way to be able to build that database so we can send out great emails is through doing videos such as this one, writing blogs or blogging, creating really great content, which not only helps to build your presence and build your content, but also helps with your SEO. And clearly, social media. Now, we know that the top three platforms for people within business or within corporate are Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Facebook and Instagram are still the top used social media platforms, as well as YouTube. So, the most amount of users for platforms starts with Facebook, closely followed by YouTube. And that's where your videos and your social media can align, right? So think about how you can create great videos, great blogs, and then share them across your social media and emails. The next section is affiliates. So building an affiliate program with great partners. What that means is you're able to leverage somebody else's database to gain attention. So if you've got a really great service or really great product or really great content that you know is going to be of value to somebody who is a partner or an affiliate, then you're able to cross promote into each other's databases and really create an affiliation to be able to build that brand reputation and obviously build your revenue. The next one is a non-traditional digital marketing tactic, and this is all about impressions. What that means is how much of your content is being seen by your audience. And if we are looking to build our personal brand reputation, then measuring our impressions can be very lucrative. It can really show us whether we are actually building our brand reputation, building that awareness or not. And finally, remarketing. Now, what does that mean? Remarketing means that if somebody has landed on your landing page, on your website, on your ticketing event, or on your event ticket, what we can do is we can actually track their IP. So the ads can be tracked and then you are followed around on multiple different platforms. So if you've ever felt like a brand or a company is stalking you across your socials, it's because they are. It's because they've realized that you have gone onto their website and then are able to track you all across other websites by using advertising or with SEM and ads. So those are the traditional and non-traditional digital marketing channels that we teach at university. SEO, SEM, online advertising, email, video, blogging, social media, affiliate marketing, impressions, and remarketing. Now that's a lot, right? So how do we know which ones we should use? How do we know what's going to be of value? Well, that's a really good question. And a good way to be able to review what's going to be of value is to do a bit of a chart. So have a think about each one of these digital marketing channels and then review them based on their benefits. So what are the benefits of using that channel for you, for your brand reputation, for your personal brand, for your revenue? What are some of the limitations? So limitations could be around pricing. It might be too expensive to do advertising. It might be that it's not in the right channels. It might be that it's too time consuming. So what are some of the limitations of using that specific digital marketing channel? And think about its application for use. Now, the beautiful part about thinking about its application for use is think about how you can repurpose that content across the different digital marketing channels. Right? If we think about an ad, let's just think of a big company, maybe Ford. If Ford is creating an ad, they're going to repurpose that content across all of the different digital marketing channels, right? Because they want to have consistency in messaging, they want to have consistency in reach, they want to have consistency in who they're speaking with. And so really thinking about how can we utilize the idea of the application for use for each of these channels and then really create and repurpose content that's going to be valid across the digital marketing channels that are beneficial for you and your personal brand and your business growth. So there you have it. That is Digital Marketing 101. This is some of the content that we teach students at RMIT in order to be able to go in and teach, or not teach, in order to be able to go in and work within companies, within organizations, within your teams to be able to support you to build your presence, your digital presence online. I'm Anna Osherov. I specialize in events and in marketing. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Wednesday Wisdom. If you've enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and share. If you have any questions, please do pop them in the chat so that I am able to answer them. Thanks again for tuning in. And remember, you were born to influence your industry. See you later.